Am I satisfied with the sentence? Sure, sure. I've been given a second chance with my family, and who am I to deny Kelly Kramer the same second chance?
You have no resentment?
No, my wife and kid are going to be good as new. That's all I care about. I'm not interested in revenge.
Where did your publication get the information that Patrick Thornhart was allegedly involved in Lord Whiting's death?
Well, I can't reveal my sources, but it's not alleged. It's true. And if you don't believe me, go ask the killer yourself. Is that true?
Oh, look who's here! Lily! Look who came to the party! It's Todd!
Strong and beautiful. I'm happy to see you, Star. She made so many friends in the intensive care unit. Everybody misses her.
Well, I'm sure she doesn't miss it too much.
She was a brave girl. No matter how terrible she felt, it never took much to get a smile out of her. May I say, I think it's terrific that you brought her to this particular party.
Why?
Because so many people still have an irrational fear about allowing their children to associate with children with AIDS.
Well, you know, Star's immune system is doing fine. I figured she was as safe here as she would be playing with any other group of kids.
And you're right. We have a real circus clown here today. Would you like to go see him?
I don't do clowns.
I'd love to take her.
Oh, okay, sure.
Come on, honey.
Come on, hit me, I dare you. I don't want to. What are you, wuss? No. Yeah, Jeff's the wuss. That's why nobody ever comes to see you, because you're such a wuss. Nobody wants to know you. No! No. Huh? What? Yo! Huh? You like that? Oh.
Hey, come on, that's enough. Get over here.
Let me go.
Hey, no, look, I let you go, you're gonna beat up Jeff. And if I let you beat up Jeff, I gotta let everybody beat up Jeff.
You don't, Eli.
You all right, Jeff?
Yes, thank you.
God. Calm down and get over here. Come in here.
He started the whole thing, all right? He just came over for no reason and just punched me.
You know, when I was a kid, I was a much better liar than that.
It's none of your damn business.
Well, just pick on somebody your own size the next time, that's all.
I'll see the hell what I want.
Hey, why would you get a mouth like that, huh? Prison?
Yeah, prison. Should have heard when my stepfather came home drunk and beat up me and my mom.
Listen, my God.
Let me go, okay?
I'm not letting go of you until you promise me you're not gonna hit anybody else.
Yeah, well, you're not in charge of
No, I am in charge of you. Right now, I am in charge of you.
I'm sorry, Mr. Manning. Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine. Looks like a girl.
Yeah, well, wait till next time.
What, kind of a tough guy, huh?
You?
Yeah, right.
Eli, I've got some advice for you. Don't mess with Mr. Manning. He's got more attitude than even you do. And he's a very important man to this hospital.
Why? Just because he came around and read some stupid stories? Big deal.
Well, you were there when I was reading those stories?
Yeah, I was there. You know that Rumpelstiltskin guy? You know, the one who takes the kids away from the parents? Yeah, he was actually kind of cool, but...
I don't remember you. You must have been on your best behavior.
Yeah, well, figures, I remember you. You know, you said you were going to come by and read some more stories, but you never showed up.
Stuff happened.
Yeah, stuff, right. You're just like everyone else.
Hey, I'm here now.
So what?
Look, what are you so angry about, huh? You're at this great party at this great hospital where they do great things for kids like you. They just made my little girl. They saved her life.
So good for her. They can't do anything for me. I have the AIDS disease. It gets into your blood and you just die.
They got new medicine for that now. That would help you if you take your pills like you're supposed to.
Nothing's gonna help me.
Hey, you don't know that.
You don't know. You don't know anything.
Now listen.
No. You just leave me alone, all right?
Everybody.
Eli's been sick all his life. He was born HIV positive.
Well, so his mother has it.
Yeah. She was living with an IV drug user. Apparently she picked it up from him. He disappeared very soon after Eli was born.
Probably better for everybody.
Maybe. In the meantime, she's been living with a whole series of men. They didn't treat him very well. The last one's a real winner. She had to get a restraining order.
So Eli has earned his spikes, huh?
Yeah, I know he can be a real pain in the posterior, but when you know his story, it's hard to be hard on him.
Well, hard for you. It's not hard for everybody else, I guess. So, how's his mother doing?
She's terminal.
Well, she's in the hospital, right?
No. No money, no insurance. She's trying to hold things together at home.
Well, is there any hope for him?
There could be. In the last year, we've made incredible strides against the virus. We have new medications that could change our whole approach to AIDS, make it more of a chronic condition rather than a fatal disease. But the new treatments are still very expensive. We've recommended Eli for $1,000, but he had to go in front of a board to be approved.
Yeah, I can see how that would go. Real love fest.
He behaved badly. Unfortunately, the board didn't understand that he had no experience with adults he could trust. They turned him down.
But they're going to let the kid die because he's got an attitude problem?
Well, there's more to it than that. These new treatments require a very strict regime, lifestyle changes, a whole bunch of pills all day long on a very precise schedule. The board was afraid that Eli and his mother wouldn't be able to obey the rules. There's only so much money to go around. There are plenty of other families waiting in the wings. Families with more discipline.
So I get it. He's a bad little boy. He mouths off, but instead of being sent to his room without dinner, they give him a death sentence.
I know it seems cruel.
Listen, if attitude were a hanging crime, I'd be 6 feet under a long time ago.
In a situation with limited resources and limitless demands, sometimes the board has to make choices like that.
Yeah, well, I don't know who they think they are playing God. That's my job. I'll tell you what. This ought to buy the kid a few pills. Just fill in Eli's name.
Mr. Manning.
When that runs out, you come back for me, I'll give you more.
This is very generous.
Generous hell. Just trying to get back at him. I figure if I save his life, that'll teach the little monster a lesson.
Yeah, I guess it will.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, he's a tough little guy. He's angry at the whole world, just like I was, except he's got even more of a reason to be.
You want to send a photographer to the hospital, get a picture of Eli, and maybe run an item on the money you gave the kid?
Nah, never mind. Leave the kid alone.
Stay tuned for... You said I killed my own son. What's keeping me from killing you?
I'm so scared.
Oh, yeah? You know better than Whiting or Armitage.
Where's the bomb, huh? Did you figure out how to work that timer?
No. I know where you got that information. You and Cornelia are setting me up.
People say I'm paranoid. Tell me something, huh? Did you really 86 Whiting just because he was conjugating verbs with your little sister?
Now let him go! No! Let him go! No!
Let him go. The momentary satisfaction isn't worth it. You can't help yourself in jail. This is not the way to go.
Come on.
I'll be calling the cops now. Unless you two are leaving.
No, Patrick!
Come on, now, you don't want to make a federal case. Oh, well, I guess you already did. One ringy ding.
You won't get an admission of guilt out of him this way, Patrick.
Oh, look, you two are still here. Mel, you seem like a reasonable guy. Explain to Attila, the poet here, that he can always sue me for libel if it turns out that story isn't true. I'm sure we can get Keneally to testify.
Oh, so a convicted terrorist is your only source?
Yeah, I'll bet we wouldn't have trouble finding other witnesses that would swear that Patrick drove his best friend to Whiting's boat and then watched him blow himself up. You know, if my timepiece isn't as faulty as Liam Buckley's, the LPD should be here any minute.
Wait, just a minute. Your daughter's recovered. She's back home with you. Your wife's going to be okay. You know that Patrick was telling the truth about the accident. So how come you set him up for a murder he didn't commit?
Which murder would that be?
We know when you went to see Cornelia at Dun Laoghaire Prison.